Good morning, friends, and welcome on this 2 days Connect to Yoga for Success session powered by Isha Foundation. We have a great personalities with us. We have our own CA Balkishan Agarwal sir, Regional Council member from WRC of ICI, for our first day keynote address. Sir, we welcome you, sir, and thank you for accepting our invitation. Sir is always encouraging us and always inspiring us and guiding us. So welcome, thank you for the same, sir, and we welcome you, sir. We have our friend CA Neetu Jain from Jaipur on our panelist. We welcome you, ma'am. We have our friend CA Bhakti Ayya. She is also a panelist and not on screen at present. We welcome Bhakti and the whole list of volunteers from Isha Foundation, Mr. Abhijit, Mr. Anubhav, Kunal, Parag, and obviously today's our trainer Krupali. So we welcome you all. So before we move ahead, would like to request our keynote address, CA Balkishan Agarwal sir, for the today's keynote address. So over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, CA Virag Shah, and this is very good program organized by you. However, you are organized, each and every program is unique, but this is very close to me because I am very much regular in running yoga, meditation, and all, and I feel that this is the reason, this is the base for anything which I getting in my life. So I request all the viewers, this is very essential to do and to give time to yourself at least 1 hour daily for yoga, meditation, and running, anything you want to do. And everyone wants to happy in life, and I think when we cleanse our hearts, when we purify our mind, and in other words, real happiness will be only experienced by growing from within and by becoming the better person from inside. And for this inner growth, for becoming the better person from inside, yoga and meditation is the tools. So this is a very good session, and thank you very much, Virag. And for मेरा ये मानना है कि हम ज्यादा बातें करें, ज्यादा बोले, ये सब चीजें एक्सपीरियंस की है और हम ज्यादा से ज्यादा एक्सपीरियंस करें. और so thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, Virag.
Thank you so much. I just want to mention here that Balkishan sir is very active and very health conscious. I can see every day a health post from sir in the form of walking or exercising or fitness. So sir is very health conscious and yoga. That's why very close to sir's heart as well. Sir is also a social worker. Sir has done a tremendous work in this difficult time due to COVID. Sir has done many social work in this time, feeding the poor and many such things like PPE, distribution of PPE kit and other things as well. So sir, we salute you for that, all the social work you are doing, sir, and also a very active member at the WRC and at the region for each and every activity. We are very thankful to you, sir, as a torch bearer of our WRC, our institute, sir. So thank you so much. Now let me come to the yes, sir. So now let me come to the Isha Foundation. So Isha Foundation don't require any introduction. Still, as a formal introduction part, would like to give introduction for the Isha Foundation. So it's a non-religious, voluntary-run, non-profit organization with 9 million volunteers at worldwide. Isha programs are offered worldwide, including programs for Indian Army, rural community, and prisoners. Some of the leading global organizations for which yoga programs have been conducted are GE, PwC, Deloitte, JP Morgan, Citibank, HSBC, Microsoft, and leading Indian companies such as TCS, Infosys, Wipro, HCL, BSC, Kotak, ICICI, HDFC, for the purpose of few names. And the founder Sadhguru, who has been conferred a Padma Vibhushan, has been speaking at leading education institute like Harvard, Stanford, Yale, MIT, Oxford, London Business School, and has been addressing major global forums, including United Nations, World Economic Forum, Australian Leadership Summit. So, I mean, any other programs, Isha Outreach Social Development Initiative of Isha Foundation has been involved in projects of national importance in the area of environment, rural education, and rural rejuvenation. So, in recognition of its extensive and impactful social work, Isha Foundation has been conferred many awards and the recognition as by the United Nations. With also a Rashtriya Khel Prosan Puraskar Award from the President of India for sports development for organizing the Gramotsav Games, and many such like that. So this is basically for the Isha Foundation introduction, and we have today Krupali, a wonderful trainer with us. So she is a volunteer with Isha Foundation. She also runs a digital design firm in Mumbai. Today she is here to share some of the tools offered by Isha that have in many ways transformed her life. So she is sharing her out of our practical experience what benefited her. So would like to request now Krupali to start our today's session, Yoga for Success. So over to you, Krupali ma'am.
Namaskaram. Welcome everyone. Is the audio clear to all of you? You can please use the
Yes.
chat box to... Great, wonderful. You can just please use the chat box to respond. And for better quality audio, we would recommend if you can use earphones. So in today's session, we offer simple practices and a guided meditation gleaned from the yogic sciences that will enhance your health and support towards gaining success in all the areas of your life. In all of Isha's programs and events, we go to a great extent to ensure the right environment and ambience for yoga is set. Only in a conducive atmosphere, these technologies for well-being can deliver the best results. So in the circumstances of an online session, you will have to set this committed space on your own. To get the maximum benefit from this session. So before we begin, let's set the stage. There are many ways to approach this, but fundamentally it means your commitment. So to start with, it would be best if you can dedicate the next 70 minutes exclusively for this session. Please make sure you are not disturbed or interrupted. If there are small children at home, please make sure they are taken care of during this session. It would be recommended if you can also keep your phones off. Make sure you do not check or message in between the session. Also, it is recommended that you sit on a light stomach or an empty stomach condition. Immediately after a meal or on a full stomach, you will tend to feel drowsy. The best way to sit alert would be to keep your spine comfortably erect. And ideally, if you can sit in a cross-legged posture with sufficient space near you. You can use a back support if needed, but ensure your head is not rested. Also, of course, it would be best if you refrain from getting up in between to eat, drink, or use the washroom. We know the external situation is quite uncertain and challenging. Sadhguru has said, these unprecedented times offer us the possibility to enhance ourselves. Sadhguru has offered several tools to support us, and we hope that you have been able to make use of them. In today's session, we will be looking in the direction of success. In this, Sadhguru introduces us to some potent practices that cultivate both the body and mind. How successful you are simply depends on how well you can use your mind and your body. So we will be looking at these two aspects a little closer. So let's go through today's session. Here we will be going through a few simple practices followed by a guided meditation. So please be with us throughout the session. Let's begin by watching a talk by Sadhguru on success. Here, Sadhguru points out some essential qualities that we must cultivate in both the body and mind to generate clarity of mind.
To be successful in the world, two fundamental qualities are that you must be able to harness the prowess of your mind and your body. If you want to harness the mind, one most important quality is you must know how to be equanimous. Equanimity gives you access to different dimensions of your mind. If there is no equanimity in a skewed sense of mind, your ability to use the mind is greatly reduced. Another dimension is on the level of your energy, both physiologically and internally, you must be exuberant. Only when your energies are exuberant within you, you have the ability to tide over various obstacles that one may face in day-to-day activity towards one's success. If these two dimensions are brought into your mind and your body, that you're equanimous and you're exuberant, success will come to you much more easily. But beyond this, to be successful, one needs insight, inspiration and integrity. Insight means you pay attention to life around you in such a way that you are able to see something that most people cannot see. Another dimension is to be constantly be inspired. So it's very important, the reason why you're doing what you're doing, to look at the larger dimension or the contribution that you're making through your simple act of whatever you may be doing in your life. Every action that every human being performs in their life is a contribution to some dimension of this world. Somebody is benefited by whatever you may be doing. So being conscious of the contribution that you're making will keep you constantly inspired. And integrity is very important because when you want to function in this world, how much trust you have generated with all the people that you deal with on a daily basis will determine how easy or how hard your daily efforts are going to be. If there is an atmosphere of trustfulness, your ability to work will be greatly enhanced simply because everybody will pave the way for you rather than setting up impediments for you.
Now we will begin with the practices. Before we begin, it would be best for those of you watching it on the phone, if you can keep your phone in front of you or next to you. There will be a certain demonstration of the practice. Please do not attempt to do the practice during the demonstration. There will be instructions for you to do the practice after the demo. So the first set of practices we will learn is for the neck. In evolution, a vertical spine corresponds to a leap in capability. This simple practice keeps the spine healthy and active and can do wonders. During the practice or the video, please do not type the questions in the chat. There will be time for you to ask the questions after the video. Do you have any questions about this practice? You can please post your questions in the chat. Okay, looks like everybody is clear with this practice. We will be supporting you with certain online material as well, so that you can do these practices on your own at home. The next practice that we will be learning is called Yoga Namaskar. Some of you may have learned this practice. This would be a good time to do this again and fine tune it. Yoga Namaskar is a simple and powerful system which activates the lumbar region of the spine and strengthens the muscles around the spine, thereby preventing the spine's collapse due to aging. Yoga Namaskar also has many all-rounded benefits for the entire body. Again, there will be a demonstration. Please wait for the instructions for you to do the practice after the demonstration. For some of you, this was difficult. Please do not worry. This is the first time you may be doing this. It may be difficult, but it's important you continue this and do it to the extent it is possible for you. As mentioned in the video, if you need support while squatting, you can use a thick cushion so that your heels are always touching in contact with the ground. So you can use this support, and you can do this to the extent it is possible for you. You will see with practice it will get much. So the question is about the legs being closed or far while in the sit. While squatting as well, you maintain the same. If you have any injury or any condition in the neck, this is about the neck practices. One thing is, it would be best if you can, if it is a severe condition, it would be best if you can consult your doctor and then attempt it. But if it is a minor pain, and even for everybody else, it is recommended that you do it very slowly and gently, coordinating the movement with the breath. So it is very important to do it slowly and gently, not in a rush, not like an exercise, but do it coordinated with the breath. So in Yoga Namaskar, if the hands are not touching properly while taking it behind your head, right now, like I mentioned, it might be difficult because we are just starting with this. You do it to the extent it is possible for you, but you make sure that the hands are together, and you bring it down to the extent it is possible for you right now. We hope you enjoyed these practices. If there are some more questions, the volunteers will be answering it in the chat, and we will also be providing these to you so that you can support yourself in continuing these practices on your own daily. Now we will be doing a guided meditation. This is called Chit Shakti for Success. Please sit with a backrest. Ensure that your head is not rested. You can take a please sit with your back rested. The head should not be rested. Sit with your hands and legs uncrossed.
Each one of us has desires, our very own list of dreams and longings. Creation may have its own blueprint for us, but our personal desires cannot be easily wished away. They may be extravagant or mundane, ambitious or trivial. They may be inconvenient, they may be too personal to share, but they are ours. And for us, they are real, they are precious, they are urgent and deeply significant. Here is a rare offering from Sadhguru, a mystic who embodies the wisdom and clarity of profound realization. It is an offering that enables each one of us to become our own alchemist, that empowers us to transform long-cherished desires into reality. Sadhguru offers this with the intention that once these desires are fulfilled, we will turn towards the larger goal of our ultimate well-being. Chit Shakti meditation for success.
Chit Shakti. Be the maker of your own destiny. As humans, all that we have created is just a manifestation of our minds. So the most important part of creating what you want is to first manifest it within the mindscape. What is powerfully established in the mindscape is bound to find manifestation in actuality. Chit Shakti meditations are tools to create what you desire in the mindscape and in turn in reality, a way of creating and manifesting what you really care for in your life. May you know the power of being the master of your own destiny. Keep your hands and legs uncrossed. Place your hands upon your thighs, facing upward, loosely placed. Close your eyes, sit comfortably. Take a deep breath and as you exhale, relax into it. Take another deep breath and as you exhale, relax even more into it. Take one more deep breath. This time, the relaxation should be total. Now, tense your feet alone. Tense, tense, tense. Relax. Now tense your calf muscles only, above your ankle, below the knee. Tense, tense, tense. Relax. Now tense your thigh muscles. Tense, tense, tense. Relax. Tense your hip and stomach muscles. Tense, tense, tense. Relax. Now tense the muscles on your chest, shoulders and your back. Tense, tense, tense. Hold the tension. Relax. Tense both your arms. Tense, tense. Make a fist and create tension. Tense, tense. Relax. Tense your neck muscles. Tense, tense, tense. relax. Tense the muscles on your face and the back of your head. Make a face and create tension. Tense, tense, tense. Relax. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, relax. Feel relaxation spreading right through your body, from the top of your head down to your toes. See yourself climbing to the peak of a mountain. Feel the cold air, and as you climb, let your breath go in deep and rapid rasping gasps, like breathe this way. Deep and fast, rasping breath, deep and fast. Continue to breathe, deep and fast. Now you have reached the top of the mountain. Your breath continues.
Please slowly open your eyes. We would like to share some simple tips to boost your immunity. A few simple things that we can do. Of course, maintain social distancing. I'm sure all of you are already aware of its importance. Ensuring that the spaces around you are thoroughly cleaned and disinfected with a disinfectant floor cleaner, something like Lysol. Consuming items like neem, turmeric, and amla. Traditionally, these food items are known to boost your immunity. It is best if you can take this on an empty stomach. Take 8 to 12 neem leaves, chew them, and keep them in your mouth for an hour or two. Turmeric, you can just make a small ball by mixing a little bit of powder and water and make a marble sized ball. You can also smash one amla, put a little salt, and just chew it. Keep it in your mouth. Offered in a variety of course formats, both online and offline in person. You can experience in 1.5 hours. During these challenging times, Inner Engineering Online is being offered free for all healthcare professionals and at half price for the rest of us. If you'd like to learn more about this program, please visit innerengineering.com. We would like to show you a short glimpse of Inner Engineering.
There are situations outside, there are impediments, challenges, but your own mind, your own emotion, your own attitude should not become an impediment and a challenge. If you are not a challenge to yourself, rest we will handle to the best of our capabilities. Inner engineering process by itself involves the body, the mind, emotion and energy. What we need to do with the body and energy, we will have to do direct because that's a kind of a transmission, that is not a teaching. But what we do with mind and emotion is a kind of a teaching that you can experience online. For most human beings, if the way they think and feel changes, you will see there is a tremendous change in their life. Fortunately, the preparatory part of inner engineering is available online also.
We would like to hear from all of you about how this session went for all of you, and if you would like to stay connected with us for any further events, tips on health or immunity. So we will be sharing a stay connected form in the chat. Volunteers will just be sharing it. It would be good if you can take 2 minutes right now to just fill up this form. We would have also shared a link to the Inner Engineering online program. It has been wonderful being with all of you in today's session. We hope you will be joining the next session as well, which is happening tomorrow. We look forward to seeing you again.
Yes, Krupalaji, which video has to be played?
I'm sorry?
Any video has to play?
No, I think the session is closed. This is just the closing music. If you have any closing remarks, we can hear from you.
No. So thank you all for joining, and tomorrow also we have a same time 8:30 for inner engineering. Please join all in that session as well. Thank you so much all. Thank you Krupalaji for wonderful session. It's a great morning with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
If there are
Namaskaram.
any
Namaskaram.
Namaskaram.